Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cryptic Conversations. I'm your host, Tunes from the Crypt, and we have another very special guest in store for us today. Today's guest is a man named Yaahoo Baba. He is a revered spiritual teacher with over 40 years of experience exploring diverse spiritual traditions like Zen, Tantra, Sufism, and Bhakti. He has dedicated his life to guiding others toward ultimate freedom and self-realization. His transformative journey, marked by enlightenment under the grace of his masters, has inspired countless individuals worldwide. I'm excited to dive into his profound insights on his journey, spirituality, awakening, and the path to truth, and I'm honored to have him with us today, so welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For accepting our invitation for conversation at your podcast.
Yeah, of course. So, as I like to ask all my guests, talk to me about your early life. Where did you grow up and go to, what was school like, and how did you pursue the spiritual path?
Yeah. So I was born in a very orthodox Hindu family in India. Very orthodox. And from childhood, I started to do yoga and going to yoga ashrams and yoga schools. And very orthodox Brahmin family and doing all rituals, yajna and yoga and all rituals. And that day I met Osho. And Osho make me rebellion. That these rituals are nothing, is not that. What a human highest consciousness is looking for. What I'm searching in my highest peak is not by these rituals. I need to really search what real spirituality is. And then my life starts, yes.
So Osho, was that one of your masters?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
one of my masters, yes. And he's really rebellion. He's speaking against any bullshit about any spirituality, so he's just there. And that I was connecting actually, that yes, I'm not agree with some nonsense rituals I have to follow, do this. I want to do something very essential, which really my intelligence can say, yes, it is. So that I found Osho, and then I went to his ashram and his work and meditations and things. Then I found my last master, I can say, Mooji Baba. You can see here the last photo here. He is the master of non-duality, and he spoke me, who am I really behind this all identities and personalities, what really I am. And that realization happened through him.
So would you say, is that self-realization? Would you consider that, is that self-realization? What
yes,
is that?
Self-realization means knowing what truly we are. What we are. And I can say, if we can talk a little bit about this, what is self-realization? The less and very intelligent way. Whatever we can see is not me. Like I can see you and laptop and things, it means it's not me. So we can see the thoughts and personalities and our identities. So we are not that. So who we are. Very logical thing. Whatever we can see is not me. Then who is the real seer? Who is the real who is seeing?
Yeah.
That realization happened through.
So how would you describe that? Like, who are we really? Who are we really?
Not describe. What can be described means can be seen. And whatever can be seen is not you. So no one can say what you are. People can talk about what we are not, but nobody can talk about what really I am. Because whatever can be seen and known is not you. Knower is not a knowing.
Yeah.
The subject and object. So whatever can be known, felt, sensed, seen is object. And subject is behind all this game. And that is our true state.
So I feel like self-realization, is it the same as spiritual awakening and enlightenment? They're all kind of the same thing, right?
Same name, same just named
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I would call it enlightenment, you can call it enlightenment, you can call it awakening, self-realization, almost same.
Yeah. So would you say, are we like gods? But we're not the ultimate God, right? But we're like gods, right? Or how would you describe it?
No, we are God directly.
Yeah, right?
Direct. As what we think, so this form, how this form can be a God? Our logical mind, if you say I am God, so you think like, oh, this body and the speaker and hairs and this locket and mala, this is saying that I am God. No, this is a tool. Like by this laptop, I am saying I am meeting you. So your computer, what you are seeing now is not me. I am here. I am in India. You are in America. You are seeing me in your screen. But what you are seeing in screen is not me. I'm here, real. I'm here in India. So one who is using this body and tool and speaking and mind and brain, that is God. Not this is God. This is the instrument, mobile and screen, who is used as a tool to express that God through this. It makes
So
sense.
powerful. Yeah.
So when I'm saying I'm God, so it does not mean that, oh, this Yaahoo Baba is a God. Yaahoo Baba is a tool. Yaahoo Baba, identity, a ego, which is going to be used by that true state, that God, who will say, now I'm going to use this tool to know who you are. And that means master. When this tool is ready to be used by that true state, is called master.
Wow. I love
When
it.
this identity drop his wound, dreams, hopes, and dropped it and get ready for that true state, surrendered. Now I have not my any identity dream. I'm dropping it, and I'm going to be used by that true state. Then this system became Guru.
Wow.
It makes sense?
Yeah, I love this, and you guys refer to God as Krishna, right? Krishna? No?
Same, like me, like him, like you. Krishna is not God. So let's understand what is the difference between the Christianity God and what is the God of Hindu. Christianity God means that ultimate. But here God means who has realized. The word in Sanskrit of that, what you say God, is called Bhagwan. The word came from Bhagyavan. Bhagyavan means the lucky one. So the person who realizes his true state is the lucky one. So the person who realizes his true state is called Bhagwan, God. But he is not that God what Christianity is calling. For that ultimate is called Parabrahma. Parabrahma means the ultimate state. But that system, this system, when they realize, that called Bhagwan and that called God here. So the God, Sri Krishna, Rama, Buddha, they are not that God, the ultimate. But they realize that I am that ultimate, not this body. I am not this mind. So one who realized that I am not this body, mind, I am that, is called Bhagwan. That called God here. So there's a big difference in Christianity God and the Asian or Eastern God.
Yeah.
And actually Christianity has no word for that. Like for us, Jesus Christ is God. But it does not mean that Jesus Christ is the person who gave birth to this universe and Big Bang happening because of the him. No.
Yeah.
Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Rama, all are the person who arrived their true state.
Wow.
And then they are sharing their ultimate state. Then their system became a tool for that true state. It's called Bhagwan here.
Wow. Okay. How do the people in India see Jesus Christ? How do they see him?
Buddha. I don't know about India. I'm not the representative of Indian spirituality. I'm just representative of me.
Okay.
For me, he is Buddha, and he's the most rebellion Buddha on this earth. Nobody is more rebellion than Jesus Christ on this earth. Nobody has guts to be on the crucified and can say, forgive them. How guts needed.
Wow.
How much power you need that you are thrown stone on me and you are saying, forgive them. How much heart you need for humanity and love.
Man,
For me, Jesus is the most rebellion Buddha on this earth.
Yeah, it makes me kind of emotional just thinking about someone that can, achieve that level.
He should be respected that much emotionally. Actually, according to me, Jesus Christ is not respected how much he should be respected on this earth. Christianity make him so small. I want to say very rebellion, maybe you cut it, please cut it, you don't like it. Making Christianity the second crucifixion of Jesus Christ. make him in a boundary and books, is the second crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He is a humanity. He is the God of humanity, and we make it in a cult and a caste. It is the second crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
Wow, I love that. Yeah. Wow, this is powerful stuff. So, kind of moving on here, what is the Anatta Sangha, and what does the name signify?
Yes. So the word anatta is the word from Buddhism. And Buddhism, anatta means, atta means soul. And anatta means when no soul, when soul is vanished. We everywhere the religion is called bodies vanish, mind vanish, but soul remain. But Buddha is saying soul vanish too. That emptiness, that nothingness, when soul does not exist too, that they call nirvana, and that we call anatta, no soul. And that ultimate absence is called anatta.
Wow. Okay. So for some reason, I was thinking that Anatta Sangha was like a workshop that you held or something. Is this more like your philosophy?
People, I know what I'm saying now. People are not ready to listen in one go. People need time to develop. Everybody has this own state of spiritual growth. So we are making a space where a person is very starting his spirituality. So retreats, kirtans, workshop, body work, to develop a person here where we can do this direct satsang and freedom. Because ultimate freedom will happen only by master stop. Done. But for that, people are not ready. So we are making ready them. Have you listened to a story of Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ told a story. A fisherman throwing the net and taking all fish. Bigger fish he took, and the small fish he put back in water. So Jesus wants to say, when you are mature in spirituality, God take you out from this pond of world. And small, you are not mature, go back in the pond and be mature. So Anatta Sangha is a pond where fish are becoming mature. So one day net of God can come and that fish can be free. It makes sense?
Yeah, I love that. Okay. So yeah. So how would you, what role do you think that joy and celebration play in the spiritual path?
The most important. It is the most important, because a serious person and sad person cannot be liberated. Only a mature have lived the life. God will never take you back that, oh, my things are not complete, please, I want to live more. He will give you time more and more and more to live on the world. When you are done, I am mature, I have lived my life, I am ready to be absent. God, I am ready. Then God is not a hunter. God is very, very loving and compassionate. So it will take you back when you are really done. So who has lived so much joy and bliss and celebration and connection, and then one day he think, oh, I'm done. I'm really content. And now I want to know what I am. Beyond that joy too. Because one day the joy will be boring too. For example, I want to take this talk a little long. People are eating food and life and family and this, then they are done with it. Family life. Then they are searching party and entertainment and joy and girls and this. One day they are done with it. Then they are searching spirituality and books and knowledge and Jesus and Bible and Buddha and Mahavira. One day they are done with it. Then they are doing meditation and joy and celebration. One day they are done with this too. And that day, you are ready for the real liberation. When you are done with joy.
Yeah,
when you
wow.
are done with celebration. And then you're searching, who am I? Beyond this joy and celebration. That absence. Then we are getting ready for the absence.
Yeah, wow, I love that. And sometimes I feel like it's easier said than done, some people are really in pain out there and they can't get out of their head and they're lost,
Yes.
So how would you help those people,
They need healing, they need love, they need connection, they need expression, then they need to drop their victim drama also. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, they are responsible. They have to see this also. That for my pain, I am responsible. I have to work on myself. So reflection, connection, love, joy, that they need. First step. And for that we make an Anatta Sangha. That from there to here, when they are doing this and they are so mature, then the last step of the enlightenment and nirvana. I always say joy is a jumping pad for the ultimate freedom. Without the joy jumping pad, you cannot be going the nirvana. Without heaven, nobody can enter in enlightenment. Heaven is the most important position where one person has to come to nirvana.
Wow, yeah, so very true. And I just feel like, speaking from my perspective over here in America, in the Western world, it's like there's so many of the Americans are suffering, man. It's like we have all the money, you have all the careers and all that, but they're realizing, I think America's having this awakening now, like that's not the answer. I think you guys over in the Eastern in India, you guys are way more spiritual.
Same here. Now
Same?
India became pure America. We have so much money and life. We are not like America. America is peak, but some places in India is so rich and so amazing,
yeah.
but then they're in the same place. That's what I'm saying. When you have all money, richness, and party and girls and everything and drugs, everything done, then it's not containing me. Then what I'm searching?
Yeah.
And that is the starting of spirituality.
And that's the story of Buddha, right? Like he lived in the palace, he had it all, right? And he realized it wasn't enough. Can you talk a little bit for the listeners who aren't familiar with Buddha's story? Can you talk about Buddha?
So Buddha is the same thing. He's so rich and everything he is arranged. And one day he see a dead body and he said, who is this person? And he said, one day, Siddhartha, you have to die also. The early name of Gautam Buddha was Siddhartha. I said, oh, I have to die. And if I have to die, then all this life is garbage. And this is not happening in America. Only one part. They have life like Gautam Buddha. Yes, they are rich, they're everything. But they don't have intelligence like Gautam Buddha. That if death is coming, this all is garbage. They are not seeing it. They are not intelligent like Gautam Buddha. American people have stage and outer environment like Gautam Buddha. Yes, very clear. But they don't have intelligence. Up to now they are searching in being more number one, number two, number three. I am Apple, I am Coca-Cola. Even Steve Jobs is coming, so he's searching money. Steve Jobs became hero. Why? Because he searched Apple, not because his spirituality. If Steve Jobs is not owner of Apple, what is the value of his spirituality? Zero. Even his spirituality is respected as a rich people. So who is respected actually? Actually money is respected up to now. So American has not got this space that what I'm doing. If I'm going to die, what is the meaning of this? And my hope and things will not complete. Never ending. And then I will die with this beggar, even though I have money and everything, but when I'm dying. That's why in America, dying is a very taboo. Don't talk about it.
Very taboo, yeah.
Here is the missing point in America. They don't want to talk about the death. They talk about sex, but not talk about the death. India is opposite. Talk about the death and nirvana, but don't talk about sex. Just opposite. Up to talk of time will not be open in America. Gautam Buddha can never born in America. Because they are avoiding this talk. One day will die that why I'm collecting and being rich. What is the value?
Yeah.
So if America want to give birth to Gautam Buddha, he has to talk about death.
Wow.
And no American want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Even Freud was getting fainting if you say the word death. The greatest psychologist of the world became fainted. If you say the word death, that word is enough for him to shake everything. Even the greatest psychologist. And if America want to be a Gautam Buddha, he has to talk about death. Then what is valuable? If death is coming on this earth, you are going to die one day, and any day, and any time. You don't know when.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now tell me what is valuable? The party? The money? Your joy? Your happiness is unvaluable, Alto. Your party and happy, your suffering is nonsense. It is the one thing. Our joy and happiness is nonsense too.
Yeah.
And then you're searching what? I don't care. I have wound or healing. I don't care. I'm searching what I am beyond this death. I exist or not. And I don't want any script book. I want my experience. When you want to fall in love, then you don't read the books that, oh, what is in love? Then you want your experience. But in spirituality, we read books, borrowed knowledge, and we are satisfied. Why? Because we don't want, it's not important for our life. As the spirituality will be important in our life, we put all knowledge aside. I want experience. What I am behind this death. I will survive or not, or everything will finish.
Wow. Yeah. So I think, like you said, you know, if America wants to change, we need to talk about death, right?
Death.
So let's talk about it. You know, like,
Yes.
you know, what happened? What are your thoughts on what happens when we die?
I don't know. I don't want to tell you what, because then whatever I will say to you, you will make idea. We have to go in our death with living. Every day we have to die. That we call nirvana, dying all time. I don't know really what will happen after dying. And so many people are talking about it. It's not making sense. It will not satisfy us. Our experience can only satisfy us. Only intellectual talk and understanding will not satisfy us. If you are in love with a woman, you really want to read books and watch movies and satisfied? No, you want to love her and enjoy her. That makes you satisfied. So death is not a topic of talk. Death is a topic of going in it and know it by our experience.
Wow. Yeah. I love that, you know, because that's the truth, right? You know, none of us knows what happens when we die. We don't know.
I'm saying anything. What does it mean? Nothing, nonsense. It should be, but I am making a space where person can go in the experience. You can know the experience. That's why we are making an Anatta Sangha, where you can experience yourself, not by a talk. I don't preach, zero. I'm making a space where people can get their own experience, and that only can satisfy. No book, no preach, no talk can satisfy a human system. Only his own experience can satisfy him.
Okay. So do you believe in past lives and reincarnation? Or
let's do experiment. I have experience, yes. And I can help other people to go there, yes. But I don't know tell that what happened to me and this happened. But I am making an environment where people can come and experience. Go in your past life and see again you are born and why you are born, and with this recycling of birth, death is worth it or not. Who is coming back again and again? Desire. And what we are finding by coming back again and again, did we find anything? That all talk is a long talk about the death. But we really need to experiment and talk about it long.
Yeah. What about karma? What is your view on karma?
It is. Karma is this eye, see this eyes. One amoeba thing we should see each other, and up to now these eyes we have. I don't know if this talk makes sense or not. It's a little old story. Karma, I want to know, this is going somewhere else, sorry. Sometimes I'm very stupid. Actually, it's so hard to put this wisdom in the sentences, very hard. Okay. So this consciousness is connected to the mind. And mind had all the stories. So the collection of the stories in our mind is called karma. Like you think, what's your name, brother?
Lawrence.
Your karma. You think you are Lawrence is your karma. You cannot think that you are Yaahoo Baba. You can't think. Now you have to live whole life with this name. Is your karma. Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
Karma. Second karma. That I am the citizen of America. Second karma. Karma is this what you have collected. And its collection is deep. It is in our DNA. The mind is not here. One thing very we need to understand. Mind is not this. Mind is the DNA. DNA is the mind. The brain is not the mind. It's one part of the mind. It is like a motherboard of the mind, but it's not complete mind. Mind is everywhere. Mind is in our aura. Our DNA is our mind, who is collecting all the story of 900,000 years story. Our DNA is collecting. That is mind.
Wow.
If I'm putting this finger like that, I'm watching when I was in Muhammad, when I'm my past life, when I was with Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was always putting finger like that, and I took from him up to now, and up to now I'm using it. See, like this, your laughter. If you can see, it is just like your father. Your father laughs similar to like this. I can see your father is laughing like that. So this is your karma, your past life. So that's how we collected to be this, what you are now.
Yeah.
And that is karma.
Wow. Yeah, that's so profound, so deep. What is Dharma? For the listeners who don't know, what is Dharma?
When karma is vanished and God is taking charge on this system that now I am going to use. Up to now we are using this body mind for our lust, greed, desire. When it is gone and God is taking care, taking control, that now I am going to use for other people liberation. It's called Dharma. Karma finished, Dharma starts.
So Dharma is like your life mission, right? The purpose?
Purpose of God, not purpose of this system. Because they say, our purpose of life. No, you don't have any purpose. You just vanish. You just vanish and let God speak through you. That is Dharma. Dharma means when this system can be used by the real, not by a mind and ego and identity and lust and greed and hopes and dreams. No. Now this system is used by the God. That is Dharma.
Okay. So I was doing some research and I came across this other practice, this other word, and I'd like to ask you about it. What is Brahmacharya and how is it important for the spiritual path?
It's very long talk. Brahmacharya is the real prophet. The real prophet of human system is called Brahmacharya. Celibacy. We are talking about that? Yes. When we understand this sexual energy, let's talk a little bit more. One time in Arab, they find a thing, little liquid and little like this lubricant, and they call it petrol. Then they find, this has some power. They find some power, and then they refine it, and then they make it petrol, and then make it white petrol, and now aeroplane is flying by that dirty petrol. It makes sense that now? Same way, we have some sperm and energy. It looks like a crude oil, same crude oil. If we can refine it and make it powerful, then this system can open their wings and intelligence. It's called Brahmacharya. Using that sperm and sexual and energy as opening high intelligence spaces or consciousness stages is called Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is the science of refining that petrol, white petrol, to fly the flight of human consciousness.
Wow, yeah, that's deep. So what would you tell those people out there who are just, having sex with everyone and just sex,
enjoy it. But one time if you see this, it's a loss. First thing, everybody is doing sex for FOMO. Nobody is enjoying sex. Everybody have a list. How many girls I have done sex. So they are enjoying sex or FOMO. They are enjoying sex or violence. They are enjoying, my friend has 20 girlfriends, so I should have 21 girlfriends. It is sex. It is sex or it is FOMO. Clearly American does not know how to enjoy sex. They are enjoying only openness, alcohol, animalistic process, and FOMO. They have no idea what is sex. Not only America, everywhere in the world. Rarely human knows what is sex. And then they know how to transform this sexual energy in our godliness energy. I want to give one thing more, please. Can I talk more? Is it okay?
Yeah.
There is a sun. It's heat. So hot. In India, it's so hot. Then one day, one person make a plate and something. And now this sunlight, the heat became energy and used as an AC. So this heat became cold. This system, by this heat, making the energy to make cool a room. This system is called Brahmacharya. This system, how to use our sexuality and sexual energy, not as a craziness, as our godly and friendly and love and peace and joy. How can we transform this energy? So it's a profit. It's not like something morality. Brahmacharya is not a morality. Brahmacharya is an intelligence. How to use your energy proper way. So it's a very profit talk. Nothing like a moral, religion is all garbage. All garbage. Don't do sex, don't do this, is garbage. If you will not do sex, how you will come on earth? If we are on this earth because of sex, so how you are talking about negative about that sex? But only sex is the problem.
Okay.
Using sexuality only as sex is a 1% use of that power. That's only sex. We are missing 90% profit of that energy. That is the game. So Brahmacharya is not a need of spirituality. Brahmacharya is our birthright. I want to say like this. There should be a revolution on earth that Brahmacharya is our birthright. We should enjoy it. Before going on this earth, as we should enjoy everything of the world, we should enjoy Brahmacharya too. Like I have FOMO. I never eat pasta, pizza. When I was a childhood, I was in a very village. So I know if I am on this earth, I should enjoy pizza. This was my like if I have this knowledge, I have right to speak to you. Same way, if we are human, it's our birthright to celebrate celibacy. It's not a should. It's our profit.
Yeah.
And we should have a revolution for that. That we are going to enjoy it in this life. We will not die before celebrating our Brahmacharya.
Yeah. Yeah, as I go along my journey, I've been learning more about this, I was just in my 20s, just, wasting that life force energy, just wasting it around, yes. Right? And I'm 120 days with retaining 120 days, and I
collecting petrol will not help you. You need a system. That is the problem in celibacy. Now the miser mind came. Understand, who want to control this energy and sperm? Who is this? That I will not waste it. You don't need to worry about expense. You have to worry about the investment. You collected it, but what you will do with this? Then one day it will come out. You can't stop it.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop energy. Even we are collecting in transformer and these things, they will lose. Energy is not the thing that you can collect. Energy need a other path to flow.
Yeah.
But you think 120 days I will collect and nothing will happen. You will be more pagal, mad. Because this energy will make you mad. If you don't know how to open a new path for that. So by retention is not Brahmacharya. Retention is miser mind. I don't want to lose my energy. So it's a miserhood. It's not the intelligent talk. Okay, you collected. So what happened? How many days? 120 days, 130 days, and one day, one girl walk with panty, and you're all Brahmacharya, gone.
So what are we supposed to do with that energy?
Yes, we have to know what is Brahmacharya. Retention of sperm is not Brahmacharya. Opening the path of energy in heart and crown chakra is Brahmacharya. How to use this power of magnetic power of the sperm. Like, let's talk again. The petrol. Petrol all go to engine and became smoke and gone out. Petrol is not a petrol, is becoming energy. Petrol is gone. petrol transformed in smoke and gone out. In motorcycle, we put petrol and petrol gone from out, smoke. All petrol became smoke. But with the process of becoming petrol to smoke, they give energy and that ignite and petrol and motorcycle works. But if somebody is just holding petrol, we will not use this petrol, just hold it. So your motorcycle will not walk. You need to know how to make petrol a smoke. And energy can ignite and you can use it. So it's a very scientific thing to learn what is Brahmacharya.
Yeah, see, I'm retaining, right? And I transmute that into, my music, and the podcast and these podcasts and stuff like that. That's what I thought I was doing with it, but I'm not sure if I'm doing that right.
The person who are not doing retention or they are not doing this podcast and music, all great artists are so much sexual and they're doing so much sex. Picasso, the greatest artist, has so many girlfriends. So what does it mean by that you are using this? If you are doing sex, you will do the same. This all thing will happen with sex also. So your ego is getting, I'm collecting this energy. So many people who are doing sex every day and they are doing amazing work without retention of sperm. Then,
yeah,
just ego is because of retention, this great thing happening. No, with sex you can do great also.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel better when I just have more energy. And, the thing that I've come across is just, I feel like, there's the concept of spiritual sex, right? I don't know, like maybe once a month around like a full moon. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I've heard that.
All nonsense. Sorry, that's why I became so rebellion. All nonsense. Once a month. So it's become like a robotic. It's a spiritual or a robotic sex.
Nah.
It's a robotic sex. We need to know how to ignite this energy to our upper consciousness state. Even you are using for podcast, it is the same chakra. Becoming famous, becoming great, same thing. And great poets are doing sex every day and they are doing great work. So where the value of this retention is so valueless. Like one country want to hide petrol on earth. And say, this is Brahmacharya, I am Brahmacharya, I will use it. When the whole petrol will vanish, a new system will come. Electricity will come and you are gone. We need to know how to use this energy in higher planet. But not in this way, what we are saying. It's not Brahmacharya. Only arriving our godliness state through using this energy and opening our conscious state is Brahmacharya. Not for podcasts or music. These are very small things, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you are doing...
No, I get it, yeah.
But it's not spiritual. Sorry, it's not spiritual. Real spirituality starts when you are searching your godly state. Who am I? Really? With full intelligence. Who am I? And that they don't need any retention. Then retention happen itself. When you are using this petrol up and energy, then it's not going all time out. Because it gone a new path, so it's not always going out. But even it's going out, it's not a problem. Sex is not problem for Brahmacharya.
Okay. So I think this is a good place to talk about, chakras then, can you explain the role of chakras and Kundalini energy in spiritual awakening?
Can I speak straight?
Yeah.
Chakra is a problem. Chakra is not something quality. Chakra, what is chakra? Let's talk about what is chakra. The word chakra means loop. So loop is called chakra. If you are in the sex, like say first chakra. So first chakra means first loop. You are stuck in this first loop. Oh, I'm a first chakra. It's nothing like, oh great. It is a loop, baby. It is a jail. You are stuck there. You are stuck there. It's called chakra. Like if you are in first chakra, means you are stuck in sexuality. When you are in second chakra, means you are stuck in fear. So it's not like, oh, my chakra is this chakra. Chakra is a problem. It's like a loop. So first thing, we have to break it. That chakra is nothing, something very special thing. It is knots in our system.
Oh.
That's why energy is not going up. So chakra is, let's talk chakra is a problem, not chakra is like a very great thing. Loop. So when you come energy, you collect and you know how to use it. So your first chakra can take energy up and go into second chakra. Then you're all fearlessness will come up. And then you go more up. But now you encourage and doing something great, you are stuck. People are stuck in this fear, courage, fear, courage, fear, courage. That called second chakra. So it's a loop. Again, it's second loop.
Mm.
So it's like a 7 loops, and you have to cross these 7 loops to arrive your true state. That called chakra. So let's not take like a chakra very spiritual property, some spiritual experience. So that's why I'm so great spiritual I am, because I'm at the 5th chakra. No, you are in a loop of a heart. Oh, I'm in a heart chakra. So no, it's not a quality, it's a problem. Being in a heart chakra is not a quality. Being in a heart chakra is a problem. That you're in a loop of all time love and emotion and love and emotion. No, get it out. 7th chakra, I'm a God, is a loop. If you are a God, you don't need to say that I'm a God. You're done, out.
Wow, I love that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people over here in America, we talk about spirituality and all that. We're like, I'm in my heart chakra and all that. And so, yeah.
Yeah, you are in a loop of emotion all the time. Oh, come out of it. Come on, baby.
Yeah. Or everyone talks about their third eye chakra and all that. Yeah.
Then they're stuck in intuition and vibration. You see them? You see they are scary. Whose third eye is open, they're really scary. Oh, yeah. You want...
No.
Where is gone? You are in loop of this vibration and downloading and ayahuasca. Then the loop. You are in a cage. You are in a jail of this watching things as they all time this one way.
I love that. Okay, so what advice would you have for someone who feels stuck in that loop? They're stuck.
First thing, they should know they are stuck. They feel it's a very great quality. First thing, they should know that it's not my quality, it's a problem. First thing. And as they will see this way, they will find the way. We are not finding the way because we are not seeing things as a problem. As we see, it's a problem. Our higher consciousness always have a solution. But we don't see things as a problem.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so what about how can individuals develop a deeper sense of compassion and connection with others?
Again, you are taking a very strong topic. Individuality is a wound. What is individuality? It's a third chakra, loop of third chakra. Now whole America in the third chakra loop. Individuality, individual. What is you? Who you are? You are a one tiny part of this universe. And some vibration meet, some element meet, some identity meet, and you became this system. What is individual in you? I am speaking language not by me. This face is by my father. This hair is by my mother. This cloth, this locket is by my Mooji. This cloth is made by somebody else. My name given by my father. Where is individuality in my individuality? This in now whole America in the loop of individuality. Where? What you are? Your name is not you. Your eyes are not you. Your nose is not you. So who you? The real individuality is this. Who you are. You don't know who you are and you have so many mind. Without knowing what I am and you have so many mind. It's not a nonsense talk. Is it making sense that you don't know who you are and you have mind?
Oh man. Yeah, this is blowing my mind.
Individuality is a loop. Third chakra is the loop of me, I, my life, my process, my freedom, my joy, my thing, my, I. It's a loop. And whole America is stuck in this loop of I. Who you are, bhaiya? Who you are? Your body is the sperm of your father. Your name is given by your society. Who you are?
Yeah.
Where is your individuality?
Yeah, it's very true. This is mind blowing. Yeah. So, I guess kind of closing it out here. Can you just send the listeners out there just a final message of love and healing?
Join my satsang. Let's talk and let's grow in intelligence. If you really want to grow, let's talk. So I'm doing satsang and we can talk more openly. How much we open? We need to expand our understanding and intelligence. Not to understand more things. No. What we are doing, trying to nowadays, we want to understand things more. But we need to expand our understanding. It's very different to understand things and expanding our understanding. And expanding our... understanding and intelligence is called satsang. What I'm doing. I'm inviting people to talk to me. Just talk.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so kind of closing it out. So where can people find you online? And I'll also add the links to the description of the video.
That will be enough. Yes, that will be enough.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.